A blind man, Zebby, suddenly started struggling to breathe during a routine checkup at the hospital. The doctors discovered an obstruction in his airway. Dr. Taub performed the Heimlich maneuver with all his strength, and Zebby eventually expelled the blockage, his own teeth. Astonishingly, he then spat out 2 more teeth. The doctors were baffled. Just the day before, Zebby had been crossing the street when he experienced auditory hallucinations. As someone who relied solely on hearing, this disoriented him, and he almost wandered into traffic, narrowly avoiding a car crash thanks to a passerby. He was rushed to the hospital, where doctors found no clear explanation for the hallucinations, aside from his diabetes and congenital blindness. The case was referred to Dr. House, who, while monitoring his friend Wilson, instructed the team to run an EEG to check for potential seizures causing the hallucinations. Meanwhile, Wilson arrived at the hospital with an elderly woman who introduced herself as House's mother. The staff was shocked, realizing House had been avoiding her. Meanwhile, Zebby's girlfriend denied that he had ever shown signs of epilepsy, although Dr. Park suggested that he might have a mild form of epilepsy that didn't cause seizures, but could still lead to mental symptoms. The team agreed to conduct the EEG. While the team was investigating, Wilson became suspicious of the elderly woman when he noticed she wore a hospital wristband and carried a book about cancer. He realized she might have cancer, which explained her cryptic behavior. The EEG results didn't reveal anything abnormal, but Zebby suddenly began choking. Dr. Taub rushed to save him, performing the Heimlich maneuver again. This time, Zebby expelled 3 of his teeth. The team was even more puzzled. They couldn't find an explanation for the tooth loss. House suggested it might be periodontal disease, but the team doubted that could explain the hallucinations. House theorized that Zebby's diabetes had compromised his immune system, allowing bacteria to infect his brain, possibly causing the hallucinations. He instructed the team to administer antibiotics. Meanwhile, House was hiding from his mother in a hospital playroom with his wife, enjoying a game with some kids. Wilson soon found him, and the two had a conversation about House's mother, who might be suffering from cancer. Wilson had found a hotel address from a business card she gave him, confirming House's avoidance was intentional. Back in the hospital, Zebby showed signs of severe distress. House, still dealing with his own family issues, took some time to process the news of his mother's illness. At the same time, Dr. Park started suspecting that Zebby's food might contain illegal substances, as he had felt strange after eating Zebby's snacks. The team tested Zebby's snacks and found they had been laced with drugs. They also discovered black spots on Zebby's brain scan, indicating possible brain damage. Dr. Chase speculated that this could be from poisoning, perhaps caused by the food he ate. The mystery deepened as the team worked to solve the complex case, while House faced a growing personal crisis with his mother.